Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So LSU's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first down, it's play action. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6. Set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So second down after the incompletion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call. This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. There's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a bootleg looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Anderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. They're going to run it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Here he goes. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. To bootleg here. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And is
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Klubnik. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. He makes the grab. Breaks Gets into the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Here's the point after attempt. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Great cut there. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run up the middle. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He was brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackled, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. They keep him guessing with a run. Makes a nice move there. Gets the first and still running. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's a keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Launching one to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sharp. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs. It's Durham. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And they've got the returner Corral. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Leaning on the run game here late. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking downfield. It's Klubnik. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Send the back in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him to the ground. That's first down now at the 28. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
That's the last thing this quarterback can do in this situation is take the sack. He should have just thrown the ball away. Now he's got to hurry up and get everybody up to the line of scrimmage and get back in being in an attack mode.
Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal? To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. We'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Enough for a first down at the 37. New set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
They'll run it here. He finds some space. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. The Bears are looking to keep this drive going. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Robertson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. And the Bears line it up with first and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Breaks free. Picks up the 1st and is still going. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. What a catch! The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Gamecocks will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It's the ball to the 39. It's a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Robertson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Bears will line up to punt it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. That's caught. It's Jacobs. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Carver.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that was a good stop by the defense.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They're trying to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line and quarterback. They pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line, who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carver. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they'll get him down that time. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Pass caught, can he get in? And the defense brings him down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Robertson. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. near the sticks. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Bennett. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his back. It's caught. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking downfield. It's Sellers. Runs through the defender. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little cruel route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A short connection to the tight end here. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for a halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First play of the second half is a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Play action here on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Bears will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Hunt. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Way too much speed in that play. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Breaks free. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The 2-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And that's good for a 1st down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Look out, room to run here.
Really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they got a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or they're going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
And Kirk Baylor has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. To the air. It's Robertson. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Grab behind the line. It's Harbor.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but their pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Chance to get free. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
This quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away and start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Hoosiers offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second down. The sure hands, it's Cooper. And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Cooper. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
The Hoosiers have first and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Snags the quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hoosiers are in the red zone. Here's the handoff on a counter. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. The 8th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Hoosiers line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Well, that's a a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense out there for their first possession. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front seven has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that second level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice grab. It's Taylor. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass. It's Simmons. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pass interference. Defense. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Indiana. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Enough for the first, but still going.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Simmons. Caught near the sticks, it's Pass. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Rebels. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away curve, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming on. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Pass complete on a crossing route. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. It's caught in the crossing pattern. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Cooper. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. From inside the red zone. They're looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Hoosiers! That's how you finish a play.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Hoosiers will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they come roaring back now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Hemby. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And you set it down after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Hoosiers move into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it 2nd and short.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Rebels looking to keep this drive moving.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Finds his man. It's Haas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Hand off to the back. Eludes a tackle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Simmons. He's got it near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Gibby keeps it himself.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this
touchdown, Rebels. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Working clock with the ground game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense operating from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Hemby. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings out 4th now. And the Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will be brought down. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a 1-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
It's a 1st and 10 play. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the quarterback comes through under pressure. Down to score late here in the fourth. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The short completion to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Pemby. And a timeout is called. A tough strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Cooper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Pemby. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. An inside deals now from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.